Today I will show you how to crochet a cute baby booties. It depends on which stage we stop. It will look like a shoe or a bootie. For work I will be using a ball of yarn, crochet hook, some stitch markers and a measuring tape. I will begin the work with the sole, starting with the foundation chain and working in the rounds. Then I will continue with the upper part. It depends on which stage of the work we stop. It will look like this one or this one. Start the sole by making a chain of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. This is foundation chain. Now chain 2 to bring up the yarn. And begin the first round. Skip 2 stitches away from the hook and make half double crochet 3 into the third chain stitch. 1, 2 and 3. Continue. Half double crochet into each of the next 5 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then 5 double crochet stitches in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we have one more chain stitch of the foundation chain. Into this last chain stitch make double crochet 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's turn the work upside down and continue working into the same chain stitch. 5, 6 and make the last one. Then continue the first round working through the same chain stitches of the foundation chain going back. So double crochet into each on next 5 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Half double crochet into each of next 5 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then into the last chain stitch make half double crochet 3. 1, 2 and 3. Now to complete the first round, work a slip stitch into the second chain stitch. First and this is second, insert the hook into this chain stitch by making a slip stitch. The first round is ready. Begin the second round. For this, make chain 3 to bring up the yarn. 1, 2, 3. Then double crochet into the same chain stitch that we have just worked a slip stitch into. Into next stitch, double crochet 2, make the first one and the second into the same stitch. And now double crochet into each of the next 13 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Continue. Double crochet twice into each of the next 2 stitches. 1 and the second time. Into next stitch of the previous round, double crochet 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now again double crochet twice into each of the next 2 stitches. 1, 2, continue double crochet 13 in a row, the same as we did at the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Now again double crochet 2 into next stitch. Make yarn over the hook, insert the hook into the slip stitch that we completed the previous round with, and then into the chain stitch by making double crochet. Now to complete this round, insert the hook into the third chain stitch at the beginning of this round by making a slip stitch. The second round is done, and we can continue making sole. Now let's continue and begin the next third round of the sole. For this, chain 3 to bring up the yarn and double crochet into the same chain stitch that we have just made a slip stitch into. Now double crochet twice into each of the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Then double crochet into each of the next 13 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. We have just done double crochet 13 and continue double crochet twice into each of next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last time. Into the following stitch, make double crochet twice. Now, before we continue this round, insert the stitch marker into the middle of the doubles. Make the first double crochet and the second one. We stop and insert the stitch marker in the middle doubles of these two that are worked into one stitch. This is going to be a center of the toy part of the sole. Now continue round 3. Into each of the next 5 stitches, double crochet twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now the same as on the opposite side, double crochet 13 in a row. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Double crochet twice into each of the next 3 stitches. Make the first time, the second one, and the last time. As we did before, yarn over the hook, insert the hook into the slip stitch that we completed the previous round with, and then into the chain stitch by making double crochet like this. Finish this round by working a slip stitch into the third chain stitch on the beginning of this round. Round 3 is done. Here is a sole for the baby booty is ready. This is front side of the sole. And this is back side. With the stitch marker we marked the center of the toy part. Now let's begin crocheting the upper part of the booty. The upper part of the booty I will be working in round as well. To begin the next round, round 4, chain to bring up the yarn and make back post single crochet around the chain that is made on the beginning of the previous round. Insert the hook from the back to the front around the chain, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then chain 2 to bring up the yarn, and I will work with back post double crochet across in a round. Make back post double crochet around each stitch of the previous round. I make some back post doubles, and you should continue till the end of this round by yourself. Keep working in this way till the end of this round. Let's complete a round of back post double crochet stitches. Work around the last stitch of the previous round. And now to complete the round by making a slip stitch into the third chain stitch that we made at the beginning of this round. Round 4 is ready. I remind you that with this round we began the upper part of the booty. As you can see, while crocheting this round, I moved the stitch marker to the new round. Now before we continue with the new 5th round, we need to do some marking to know where will be toy part of the booty. Here on the toy part we need to mark 2 more stitches. Mark the 5th stitch away from the middle on the 2 both sides. I will count from this stitch. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And insert the stitch marker into the 5th stitch away from the central stitch marker. And now count to the left from the middle stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And insert the stitch marker into the 15th stitch away from the middle stitch marker. We should check ourselves everything correct, and we can. Let's begin round 5. For this, make a chain and make back post single crochet around the chain that is made on the beginning of the previous round. Well done. Chain 2 to bring up the yarn and make back post double crochet around next stitch, then front post around the next stitch. Repeat again back post around the next stitch of the previous round, and front post double crochet around the next stitch, back post, and front post. You should leave a stitch before the marker. We have just done back post double crochet and front post double crochet till the stitch marker. We have the last stitch before the marker. It is the front post double crochet. I remove the stitch marker, and now I will be making 2 back post double crochet and 2 front post double crochet stitches. Now 2 back post double crochet, make the first one around the next stitch and the second one around the next stitch, and 2 front post double crochet, make the first one and the second around the next stitch, and repeat again. 2 back post double crochet, make the second one, and front post around the next stitch, and make the second front post around the next stitch. 2 back post, and front post around each of the next 2 stitches. 1 and the second one. 2 back post, 1 and the second one. And now we are making 2 front post double crochet, and you can check yourself. 1 front post, I will make 1 front post at the one side the marker, and other front post should be from the other side from the stitch marker. Everything correct. I remove the second stitch marker and continue the work. Make front post around each of the next 2 stitches. You should continue making 2 back post double crochet and 2 front post double crochet till the last stitch marker. Once we have done 2 front post double crochet and 2 back post double crochet, we continue the work. 2 back post double crochet, make the first one, the second back post double crochet, make around the stitch that was marked. We have just done 2 back post double crochet. I will continue by main pattern, make front post double crochet, we stop and look, continue, and make back post double crochet around the next stitch, and front post double crochet around the next stitch, and back post double crochet around the next stitch, then front post around the next stitch, we stop and look, here is our toy part of the booty. You should continue and alternate with front post double crochet and back post double crochet till the end of this round. Make the last back post double crochet, And let's complete round 5 together. Insert the hook into the chain stitch at the beginning of this round by making a slip stitch. Round 5 is done. And let's look what we have now. And we continue the work. Let's make the 6th round. For this, make a chain, then front post single crochet around the chain that is made on the beginning of the previous round. Chain 2 to bring up the yarn, and make back post double crochet around the next stitch by pattern. Then front post around the next stitch, and back post double crochet around the next stitch, and front post double crochet around the next stitch. You should continue alternate with back post double crochet and front post double crochet till the other pattern. It means this stitch will be the last. Work till you reach 2 back post double crochet and 2 front post double crochet. We have made back post double crochet and front post double crochet till the alternation. And now I will be making a toe part of the booty. Here are 2 stitches. They are back post double crochet stitches of the previous round. I make back post double crochet around the next stitch. Then yarn over the hook twice to work with treble crochet and make treble crochet around the next stitch. Well done. Yarn over twice to work with treble crochet. Now I skip first stitch, insert the hook around the second, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops 3 times, 1, 2 and 3, like this. Yarn over twice, insert the hook around the skipped stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops 3 times, 1, 2 and 3. Continue, yarn over twice to work with treble crochet and make back post treble crochet around the next stitch. I do not finish this stitch. Then yarn over twice to work with treble crochet and make back post treble crochet around the next stitch, not finish. Pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops twice and pull through all loops on the hook. We have just done back post treble crochet 2 together, yarn over twice to work with front post treble crochet and make front post treble crochet around the second stitch. I skipped a stitch of the previous round. Make front post treble crochet around the skipped stitch, as we did in the previous time, like this. Make back post treble crochet 2 together, yarn over twice to work with back post treble crochet and make first treble crochet, not finish, and make the second around the next stitch. Both stitches are back post and pull through all loops on the hook. Then make front post treble crochet around the second stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops 3 times and make treble crochet around the skipped stitch. We can see our main pattern, and we still need to continue the work to finish this pattern. Yarn over twice, make back post treble crochet 2 together. Make the first one, treble crochet around the next stitch, not finish. Make the second, back post treble crochet around the next stitch, not finish, and pull through 3 loops at once. And make front post around the second stitch, as I did before. I skipped this stitch, and now I make front post treble crochet around this stitch. Back post treble crochet 2 together. Make the first treble crochet, make the second, back post treble crochet, and pull through all loops on the hook. Like this. And now I skip this stitch and make front post treble crochet around the next one. Now treble crochet around the skipped stitch. And make first back post treble crochet, not finish. Make the second back post treble crochet, not finish, and pull through all loops on the hook. Then front post, I skip this stitch and front post treble crochet around the next one. Now treble crochet around the skipped stitch. We need to do 2 more times. Make back post treble crochet 2 together. First one, and make the second around the next stitch. And pull through all loops on the hook. Now front post around the second stitch. And front post treble crochet around the skipped stitch. I make some posts, and we will stop and look at work. Back post treble crochet around the next stitch. Repeat again, back post double crochet, make front post double crochet and back post. Repeat again, back post double crochet and front post double crochet. Double crochet around the next stitch. Now let's stop at this point. Take a look at toy part. This is inside part of the booty. With this round we continue the main pattern. Keep alternating back post double crochet and front post double crochet till the end of this round. Make the last back post double crochet around the next stitch. And now to complete the round by making a slip stitch into the second chain stitch that we made in the beginning of this round. Round 6 is made. Let's look what we have done. Here what we have so far. We continue the work. Let's make the next one. Make a chain and front post single crochet around the chain that is made on the beginning of the previous round. Chain 2 to bring up the yarn, and back post double crochet around the next stitch. Then front post double crochet, then back post double crochet around the next stitch, and front post double crochet around the next stitch. Work till you reach alternation with 2 back post double crochet and 2 front post double crochet. This stitch will be the last. We made back post and front post double crochet till the toe part of the booty. The last post is front post double crochet, and we continue the work. Then yarn over the hook and make back post double crochet 2 together. Insert the hook around the next stitch from the back to the front, pull up a loop and pull through 2 loops. Then yarn over the hook, insert the hook around the next stitch from the back to the front, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops. We have 3 loops on the hook, then yarn over and pull through. We have just done back post double crochet 2 together. Yarn over twice, we skip first stitch and insert around the second stitch from front to the back, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops 3 times, 1, 2, 3. To finish front post treble crochet, yarn over twice and make front post treble crochet around skipped stitch. Pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops 3 times, 1, 2 and 3. I remind you, we are working with toe part of the booty. Yarn over twice, I skip 2 stitches, 1 and 2, insert around the third stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops 3 times. To finish front post treble crochet, yarn over twice, insert around the skipped stitch and make front post treble crochet. Now you can see clearly I don't work with this stitch. This stitch is free. Yarn over twice, skip 1, 2 and insert the hook around the third stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops 3 times, so 1, to finish front post treble crochet, yarn over twice again and make front post treble crochet around the skipped stitch. I insert the hook around treble crochet of the previous round by making front post treble crochet. And make the second front post treble crochet around the skipped stitch till the end of the toe part. We need to do front post treble crochet twice, 2 more times. Make front post treble crochet around the third stitch and the second front post treble crochet around the skipped stitch. It is the first time and make the last one. Insert the hook around the third stitch and make front post treble crochet. insert the hook around the third stitch and make front post treble crochet, and make the second front post treble crochet around the skipped stitch. And we need to do back post double crochet 2 together. Yarn over the hook, insert the hook around the next stitch, from the back to the front, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops. Then yarn over, insert the hook around the next stitch from front to the back, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through all loops on the hook. Then we continue crocheting by pattern. Front post double crochet around the front post double crochet of the previous round, and back post around the back post of the previous round. I have just made some stitches. I stop. Here how the main pattern looks on the toy part. This is the 7th round of the booty. And we continue crocheting upper part of the booty for the baby. You should continue crocheting till the end of this round.